Hey guys, this is Impact Hall of Famer Gail Kim, and you are watching the Countdown City WrestleCast.
What's up, heels and baby faces? Welcome to another episode of the Countdown City WrestleCast. I'm your host, JC. Joining me this week is Tommy.
You.
And just a reminder to follow our Twitter account at ccg_WrestleCast. Subscribe to the Countdown City Geeks YouTube channel. You can send us an email at ccg.wrestlecast@gmail.com. You can email us a comment, your thoughts on the show. We can read it anonymously if you prefer, or if you're interested in sponsoring us, we're not going to really say no. Just
no, we are not.
No. Today on the show, we are previewing Impact Wrestling Rebellion.
Woo!
Their second, well, I guess you could say their third pay-per-view of the year, although their second one was really part of the whole wrestling weekend, WrestleMania weekend.
United We Stand.
United We Stand, yeah. So this is kind of one that's just like a big standalone pay-per-view they've announced for a while. So now Mike and Tina aren't joining us on the WrestleCast this week, but they did submit their picks for the matches. There's only 5 matches announced so far. Now, last time we had a Impact pay-per-view, they did announce one more match after we had finished recording, so they do that again. Check our Twitter. We'll have the pick of that as well.
We'll probably just send each other our picks after that and see what happens.
Yeah, we'll go from there. So we'll jump right into Impact Rebellion. Now, it is weird coming up with when TNA years ago, they had a pay-per-view every month. You always look forward to it. It was always something special. So it is kind of weird.
Oh, they've kind of that young.
They kind of had to hit the reset button, but they are coming up. So
this is true.
Yeah. We're going to start with the X Division Championship. Rich Swann, the champion, defending against Sami Callihan. Tina and Mike are both picking Sami. I'm also picking Sami on this one. I said at the beginning of the year for their first pay-per-view of the year, Homecoming, I feel like this is Sami Callihan's year. So, and this is really going to be the run-up for that. So I'm going with Sami Callihan.
As much as I want to believe in Rich Swann, I got to go with Sami too. I think they've been playing up this whole OVE thing pretty much like every chance they get, which I love. I love how they're doing it. So I just think this is the time when he's going to finally get inside Rich's head and take the belt from him. So I'm saying Sami Callihan too. Yeah, it's just like I don't know what the rest of OVE will be during this match. It's like, it just says those two. Yeah, that's believable. But whatever.
Next one, Tessa Blanchard against Gail Kim, coming out of retirement for, as she has said on Twitter, a one-time only match. Don't know. We'll see. Mike is picking Tessa. My wife Tina is picking Gail. I think we know who I'm going with.
I can't possibly for the life of me imagine who you're going to pick. I really don't know.
I don't know. I'm wearing the shirt.
You're wearing the shirt.
The autograph pictures with me.
Is that what
the TNA Hall of Famer?
Yeah. Like, okay, I have pictures too.
First one I took with her years ago. This one with me, Tina, and Robert. Yeah, I got the autograph too. I'll probably put the one here that I took with her recently at River City Wrestling Show.
Are you done?
No, I got to play her music.
Where is everybody else to be my buffer for this?
I'm going with Gail. I don't give a damn. This whole, you got to put somebody over. Maybe your mind might say that, but you know what? The promos have been great for this. This has been a hell of a build-up.
Yeah, it has. It has been a really
And I'm sorry, Tessa, you're taking on a legend in wrestling.
This is true, too.
I don't care if she's been retired. I don't care how old she is. She can still whip your ass. And I'm going with Gail on this one. Always going my heart, ride or die with this. So
I'm like, she's not even that old. It's like everyone's it's like she's not.
No.
So.
No. She can still go. She's still in great shape.
So.
And by the way, if you're in the Toronto area, she's going to be throwing out the first pitch of the Blue Jays game on Friday. And she's.
I bet you're heartbroken that you're missing that.
I am missing it, but she's kind of panicking online because she hasn't thrown a baseball in years, and she's freaking out because she's been training for wrestling. So
yeah.
And Tracy Brooks was giving her crap, but yeah.
I believe
you got this, Gail. You got this. Just get it over the plate.
I believe Tracy Brooks was giving her crap 100%.
So you going Gail too or not?
Honestly, I got to go Tessa.
Get out of my house.
No, I just think it's kind of going to be like a passing the torch thing. I don't know. I could be wrong. But I don't know. I just think Tessa's got this one.
All right.
Yeah, but that's just my opinion.
Shut the hell up.
I knew he was going to get mad when I said
that's fine. You know what? Screw this. Gail. Boom.
You know what? You can't leave that there the whole show.
I'm leaving it there the whole show.
Oh,
it's the Hall of
God.
Famer, goddammit. Yeah. Gail, let's go.
I just should have said Gail so he wouldn't do that anyway.
I was going to do it either way.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, that's true.
All right, World Tag Team Championship match. Full Metal Mayhem. Now, if you're not familiar with Full Metal Mayhem, it's basically a TLC match.
Minus the belt grab.
Yeah, minus the belt grab. It's violent.
Yeah.
Tina and Mike are both going with the champion, the Lucha Bros, taking on LAX, the new LAX, I should say, Ortiz and Santana. This is a tough one for Conan. He's having to watch his. He's kind of in the corner of both teams, so I don't know which side he's gonna. That's gonna be like a major storyline.
Yeah.
What side is he gonna be on? So, who are you going with?
Actually, I'm going with Lucha Bros because I just feel like they're the untouchable team right now. I mean, not that they can't lose, not that they haven't lost or anything like that. It's just that I don't know. Like, I think because like I haven't really ever heard anything like them like leaving TNA because of All Elite or anything. I think because they're sort of considered a Canadian company now, not so much a U.S. company anymore.
Who
Impact?
Impact is now? Really?
I think so. Aren't they promoting?
I thought they were still. I don't know. I thought they were still based out of Nashville, but maybe not.
Oh, well, maybe they are. Okay, well, maybe
I don't know.
I don't know. I thought they were, but anyway, I could be wrong.
The ownership's changed so much; it's hard to keep track.
That's
of sometimes.
true.
Yeah,
yeah. But I'm a Mark who admits he doesn't know everything. I like other Marks. Anyway, that was a pop shot, by the way, on a lot of people. So anyway, but I'm going with Lucha Bros. I think this might end up with a 6 Sides of Steel match with these two teams, and well, it used to be 6 Sides. So damn it, I missed that match. Steel cage match with these two teams, and then I think might end it. I hope so, but I hope so. I mean, I hope they get a steel cage match because I love TNA steel cage matches are some of my favorites that they do. From America's Most Wanted versus Triple X. America's Most Wanted versus Triple X. AJ Styles versus Abyss, and that was that. And then that wasn't the same that pay per view. That's right, there were two different ones. But yeah, I just love when TNA does steel cage matches. They feel like much bigger deals than it's almost like they're Hell in a Cell because it's that big a deal. So I just think Lucha Bros are gonna keep this one.
All right. I missed Lockdown. You mentioned the cage.
Yeah, dude.
Hashtag bring back Lockdown. Please.
Seriously, please.
Please.
That was like the most fun pay-per-view. And then we had it in San Antonio. It was so fun. We were on our feet almost all night.
It was amazing. I'm going with LAX.
Really?
Ride it out with LAX.
Baron Corbining this.
Yeah,
okay.
I could be Baron Corbining this, but you said to yourself they feel like they got one more in it. And honestly, I don't know if the Lucha Bros are leaving permanently for AEW. I don't know if this is a one-off match with them against the Young Bucks, but wouldn't it be awesome if the Young Bucks invaded and cost the Lucha Bros the tag team titles?
Don Callis would lose his mind. I want that to happen just to hear Don Callis on commentary slowly but surely just self-destruct while he's speaking. What are they doing? What?
Why not? They've been invading companies all over the nation getting ready for Double or Nothing.
This is true.
They have a match set up at Double or Nothing. We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
So,
well, see, this is why I say if their actual base, like they could still be filming in the U.S., but if their actual company base is in Canada, the rules are kind of different. They can get away with a lot more, like because All Elite's considered an American company, so them showing up at an international level doesn't hurt anybody. No. what are they gonna say?
Let's face it, the way AEW is right now, their guys could show. If WWE let them show up on that TV, that's free advertising. They would take it.
I think both sides would agree to that. I think if Vince wasn't in charge, that would happen.
Yep. All right, Knockouts Championship. Taya Valkyrie defending against Jordynne Grace. Mike is going with Valkyrie to retain, and Tina is picking Jordynne Grace. Tommy,
I'm gonna ride or die with Jordynne Grace because I from seeing her down here in the Texas indie scene years ago when she was literally a kid, and then to see she's grown to this like powerhouse of a superstar to the point where she's like in everyone's conversation of like one of the toughest, best in the world. It's really cool to see, and I think they're going to kind of ride that train a little bit. Plus, I think Taya Valkyrie is going to be like a multiple-time world champion before she's done. And and honestly, I think whatever this whole program is going on with her and Johnny with Brian Cage is going to cause a lot of friction and whatnot. So I'm going with Jordynne Grace.
I'm going with Jordynne Grace too. She is an up-and-coming star.
Yeah, she is.
And I'm very happy she's got a major contract here. So
she was in Japan recently. I think she made it into Cork and Hall for either Stardom or either Tokyo Girls, Stardom, or somewhere. I got to look it up again. She was in Cork and Hall recently in Japan. So
yeah, she's just. I mean, she was in All In the Battle Royal, and she was just squatting dudes like twice her size. It's amazing how powerful she is. She posts great workout videos. And one guy learned the hard way: you don't send unsolicited nude pics to her because she will screenshot them, dude, and send them out there.
Dude,
yeah.
Jordan Grace and Maria Manic. If you don't follow them on Twitter, you are missing out, man. They will shut guys down in a minute.
It's awesome.
And you know what's funny? I always laugh at that because then I'll see someone comment like something negative about that. I'm like, I've said to guys, do you follow them at all?
Yeah,
do you know what
why are you offended by this? You're the one that sent, come on, don't do it.
Yeah, and actually that's what always gets me. Whenever they talk about like how they're like, reacting like mean to guys who are like sending them, nude pics and everything. I'm like, you do get the point where they were sent something that they weren't asking for.
Exactly.
Right?
There's a reason it's called a unsolicited dick pic. Please don't do that, people.
Yeah,
right?
it's
disgusting.
And I don't think they care.
No. Now, the World Championship match, Johnny Impact, the champion, defending against Brian Cage. And this got interesting because they just announced that Lance Storm is a special referee. Almost against his will.
Yeah.
The promo is hilarious.
Yo.
If you watch Impact on Friday.
Lance Storm's Twitter is another one. Like, dude, if you, I guess people who don't like Twitter for like all the trolls and everything, I get that. But Maria Manic, Jordan Grace, I'll say Kelly Klein because her Twitter is pretty fun, and Lance Storm's Twitters, man, they're like 4 people who are the reason I stay on Twitter. There's some other people I follow too who I love Twitter, but wrestling wise, those 4, because Lance Storm is just a riot, dude. He does not hesitate to just let you know what's on his mind.
Oh, I love it, man.
I love, and I met him one time. I love Lance Storm.
I'm interested to see how he's going to ref this match. It's just, I can be serious.
I was just going to say, I hope he can say real quick if I can be serious for him.
Yeah. Tina is going with Johnny Impact. Mike is going with Brian Cage. And only because I'm thinking Valkyrie's going to lose, I think Impact is going to find a way to cheat and win. Okay. One way or another.
Okay.
Not to say, I think they're saving Cage's win for Bound for Glory, which is that's just the WrestleMania of Impact.
Yeah.
So I think this is where Cage is going to take it. So for now, I think Johnny Impact's going to keep it. So
I don't know. I'm on the opposite opinion. I think he's going to win it here, and like they're going to have like some kind of really huge deal match at Bound for Glory. Excuse me. What that'll be, I don't know yet. But I don't know. I just think Cage is going to win it this time. Again, to Impact's credit, this card's kind of unpredictable. It's like pretty much all these are like yes ? And that's a good thing because there was a time when Impact was not this. So when you can pretty much say he's gonna win, and then if the person that you picked didn't win, you're like, oh, okay. It wasn't like, oh, that was cool. No, it's just like, oh, because sometimes the win would happen in a really dumb way.
Yep.
Jeff Hardy. Anyway, thank God he's changed from that. I'm so happy for him. Anyway, but I'm going Brian Cage in this one.
Cage.
Yeah.
All right.
That's my pick.
Cool. Then really on all these picks, we only had one where we were unanimous. That was Sally McCallahan against Rich Swann. So
yeah, I mean, awesome. I think, and even that, I think it could be kind of tenuous depending on who gets involved. Because if Willie Mack and Tommy Dreamer show up, who knows what could happen?
Yep. Yeah. Now, I have to say the build-up for all these matches has been awesome.
Yeah,
that's been a benefit, I think, to having a new TV deal. You guys are more motivated to do something, and also being on Twitch, so you can never miss anything. Which I think is something new for wrestling. Then again, Heavy Metal Wrestling does it locally, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Impact is on their way back.
Yeah, that's true.
They were in a bit of decline. We can't really argue that. But new ownership, like a new direction, it's been really good. And I'm hoping, I said earlier, I want Lockdown back.
Yeah, I want
Bound for Glory. I think they still do Destination X. I'd love to see that on a pay-per-view again.
Yeah, they still do that because you still the people whoever's X Division champion still has option C. And actually that's why I forgot about that until you mentioned it. That's like one reason why I think Cage might win it, because I think if Callahan wins the X Division title, he'll choose option C and then face Cage. That's why.
Okay.
And also Destination X, we still sometimes every now and then we get Ultimate X, which is like my favorite thing TNA ever did. I mean, Six Sides of Steel was really, really close to number 2, but my favorite has always been Ultimate X. I've watched most of them since they started it. So yeah, I love that match.
I would love to see all that back, and I wouldn't mind seeing 6-sided ring again too.
Me neither.
It
was so different.
It was unique. It was what made it memorable. But congrats to everyone in Impact. Good luck this weekend. We'll be watching. And as I mentioned too, if they do announce another match, stay tuned to our Twitter account. We'll get our picks together and we'll post those on there as well, so we can have those for our recap next week. Some other wrestling news. Last week, of course, we talked about the Superstar shakeup. There's been a few updates to that.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe was officially moved to Raw.
Yeah.
So takes the U.S. title with him. Now, interestingly enough, Andrade and Zelina Vega, who were moved from SmackDown to Raw, have been moved back to SmackDown, and Aleister Black joined them over there as well. They haven't really. We're recording this on a Monday night, so maybe they'll explain why on Tuesday, or maybe we'll see what kind of storyline they had in mind for them.
I heard a rumor, but I'm not sure how true it is. So
I'll throw it out there.
Oh, okay.
We'll publish it after Tuesday.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Well, one rumor I heard was that like the reason that Andrade was moved as Zelina because Charlotte requested it, because apparently her and Andrade are actually engaged now.
Oh, okay.
I thought they were just dating, but apparently they're engaged.
That makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah. So, and of course, Aleister Black is married to Zelina Vega. So yeah, they're
one big happy double date, basically.
Yeah. I would want that feud for if no other reason than to get Andrade versus Aleister and then Zelina versus Charlotte, because that just seems like that would be loads of fun.
Now, of course, Bobby Roode, after losing his tag team partner Chad Gable, has changed his name to Robert Roode and has grown a great-looking porn mustache.
Okay, so for a little context, I missed that bit because I was coming to film for this.
That stash, though. Have you seen pictures?
I have not, and I'm going to
check it
because you know what? Let me just see. You keep
it's
going.
like Tom Selleck-ish. If you want to, I'll put a picture right here so you guys can see it.
Oh God,
it's epic. It's epic.
Let me.
Everyone, let's watch and see Tommy's reaction when he finds it.
Hold on, yeah.
Or maybe I can find it. I think I had it pulled up here.
Let's see.
Oh man, we're gonna get another name change here, but this I want to get.
We'll get to that. Let me just see the Robert Roode.
Please tell me you found it. Come on, I haven't found it yet.
I'm pulling it up right. Tells you Robert Roode. Oh. What the frick?
That stash dough.
He looks like Peter Avalon's older brother or something. What is
Same music and everything. New name, new mustache. Gotta love it.
Vince, what are we doing out here in these streets, Vince? What are we doing?
I love it.
Dude, if you were black, we'd have some words, fam. We would.
Oh, man.
But it could grow on me. That's the best. That's actually what makes me mad. That's what makes me mad. This could actually grow on me.
Stash, though, yes.
Because Joey Ryan rocked one for years as that 70s guy. So that's not the worst mustache I've ever seen.
Now, speaking of name changes, first off, Ro and Hanson now, Eric and Ivar, we love you guys. Ro especially has come up through San Antonio. A lot of roots here. Was making it big, got in a motorcycle accident, recovered, and is on WWE TV. We're so happy
do you think in about 20 years he'll be the next PCO?
I wouldn't doubt. Probably look a lot younger, though. PCO looks like he's died twice and Brendan brought
Yeah, that's true. He'll be now, robotic PCO with metal coming out of his arms.
So the Viking Experience,
which is already
for the second week in a row, has changed their name again. This time they are the Viking Raiders,
which is marginally better. I will admit
First of all, if they had come up with this name last week, there wouldn't have been an issue.
No, there wouldn't have been. It really would have been. I think it's just the name changes. It's like, God, was it this? Okay, here's why I'm mad. There's no way that name wasn't on the list the first time. It's impossible. There's no way they were on the whiteboard writing names. Writing names. It didn't say Viking Raiders. No.
I like the experience.
I like Viking Experience.
The funny part is they came out for a tag team match on Raw, and Michael Cole said these guys had people talking last week after their debut in more ways than one.
I missed him saying that, but that was so good.
You know what he was talking about.
Yeah.
So nothing against it.
No.
I mean, I'm happy for you guys. You made it.
Yeah, me too.
Let's be honest.
I'm happy for.
There's been a lot of ribbing online with some of the names.
Yeah.
So what names are they going to come out with next week? Well, thanks to Top Rope Nation Podcast, we got some
Please
suggestions.
tell me you're putting this up.
I'm putting the tweet up there. Top Rope Nation Podcast, possibly big candidate for tweet of the week.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the Viking Raiders should come out with a new name every week. We had Viking Express, Road Vikings, Viking Boys, New Age Vikings, Vikings of Destiny, Fabulous Free Vikings, Los Gobernables de Viking. Then they had more. Viking Foundation, New World Vikings, Harlem Vikings, and my personal favorite, Victor India, Kilo India, November Gulf Sierra Vikings.
they did that one, but they said
I love the internet.
Victor Indy, they said each one.
Yes, that would be great. And that's even better because earlier in the week, Vacant tweeted, Victor Alpha Charlie Alpha November Tango Vacant. Oh, I love it. Congrats, guys. Viking Raiders. If you got a name suggestion for the Viking Raiders, throw it out there. It's just hilarious. But these guys are being promoted great.
Once in a century Vikings.
Yes, they squashed Lucha House Party on Raw. I'm interested. I hope they build them up as a big tag team, and they've already got Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins shaking in their boots.
Kings of Viking style.
Kings of Viking. Yeah.
No, okay. All kidding aside, I do want them versus the Usos.
Eventually, we'll get to that. Yeah.
And okay, I don't know why I'm bringing this back up because the Usos were doing a backstage promo. It's like hasn't that not been the best gimmick change in the last few years of face to heel and still kind of back to face because it was so over?
Yeah.
Jeez, I love those guys.
I feel like they can just go every week. And
they can. Dude, did you catch what when they said don't drink and drive? I think Jimmy looked right at Jay for like 5 seconds of unbridled silence.
Oh my god!
And then we're talking to Jay kept staring.
When art misreferences life, it's great.
Dude. This was crazy. Anyway,
some other news: AEW Double or Nothing. We have announced a couple new matches. So, Young Bucks, I mentioned, possible invasion on Rebellion. They are the current AAA Tag Team Champions, and they are defending those titles at Double or Nothing against the Lucha Bros. Mm-hmm. Which is why I think they could potentially show up at Rebellion this weekend. Would not surprise me. I'm kind of hoping it does happen.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And finally, the match that we should have got a long time ago at WWE.
Yeah, seriously.
Cody versus Dustin Runnels. What name is he going to use?
Yeah, who knows?
But we do know he won't be Goldust because he has officially retired that gimmick in a post that he put on Twitter.
Yeah.
His contract is up with WWE. Just like Dean Ambrose's, they had the Shield final chapter, or last chapter, whatever they called it, and really it was kind of rehash of the match they had at Fastlane.
Yeah.
Still, it was good to see Dean get a send-off. As far as Dustin Rhodes, I mean, I'm looking forward to this. I'm glad it's happening at Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
They're going to have the crowd 50-50 on this.
For sure.
And it's going to be epic. I'm curious to see what kind of face paint Dustin comes up with this time around. What kind of gimmick he'll run with.
There have been some kind of pictures circulating, but who knows if those are actually what he'll go with, or because he's a master of painting his face at the last second.
Yeah, the official one is like a black and red one.
Looks like he's Kane's brother. Or something.
Yeah, well, at least half of his face is, right?
Yeah.
So, also want to mention Celebrity Fan Fest, which is coming to San Antonio June 14th through the 16th at the Freeman Coliseum and the Expo Hall. Countdown City Geekcast, myself, the other Geekcasters, we're going to have a booth there. We're going to be broadcasting some live shows there, hoping to get some interviews with celebrities and possibly a wrestler. Hoping. Because Daniel Bryan, Becky Lynch, and Finn Balor will be appearing on June 14th only, that Friday. So go to pmxevents.com for details and buy your tickets. They're selling the autograph sessions. Buy an autograph session. They're only going to be there Friday because the next day they got to fly out to go to Backlash, which I think is in Connecticut this year. I don't remember where, but they do have to fly out because Backlash is that Sunday. So they're only available that Friday. It is pretty awesome to see three of the biggest stars in WWE right now.
Yeah.
Locally
hopefully, if I can get there, then I will. If I can get to meet Finn, at least I will have officially met all the leaders of the Bullet Club.
Oh boy!
Because I've met AJ, I've met Kenny, and I've met Jay White before he was Switchblade.
Nice.
And actually, and who I name a default leader, I met Tama Tonga. I still haven't met Bad Luck Fale yet, and I'm hoping at some point, sweet Lord, Chris Marvel gets him to Hybrid School of Wrestling, or Wrestle Circus gets him. That's a nudge and a hint and a wink and a message I have to send to Chris Marvel later.
Chris, I think he's talking to you. You might want to just check that out.
Please, Chris. Come on, man.
By the way, congrats on the new building, Chris.
And congrats on them being the official school for Wrestle Circus.
Yes. We're looking forward to seeing it once it's all up and running. I'd love to see the pictures. I'd love to come by and just take a little tour and everything. So
yeah, I'm definitely gonna ask them when they're open so I can just stop in and just have a look around.
And then my kids, of course, want to meet Finn Balor as well. So we're looking to get autograph sessions for that. So they also will be signing autographs. If you have any memorabilia that you want them to autograph, I think they're charging for that as well.
I think Becky Lynch's line will be out the door.
Most likely. And most likely Daniel Bryan too. So
the funny part is I actually met him already. So
yeah. pmxevents.com for details.
Yeah.
And check it out. It's going to be a fun weekend. It was great last year. It's going to be even bigger this year. There's so much going on. Jason Momoa's coming back. Amber Heard will be there. Dolph Lundgren, among many other celebrities that they got lined up for this. So, yep.
Those kind of events are when I have to like pick and choose who I'm going to meet and I just have to wait till later in life to try and see them again.
Yeah. Now, do you have anything for a 1 minute warning this week? Or are you good to go?
No, do I really not? I mean, not especially. Nothing that's like, like I just gotta talk about it. Nah, if anything, I will just say everyone if you're loving, New Japan or Pro Wrestling Noah, just keep watching that stuff. It's all great stuff.
Okay. I got one thing I think
I don't because
my stopwatch.
I thought I had something. This is something. Well, this is not really 1 minute warning, but this is interesting because no one says why.
What? Sure.
Jazz has vacated the NWA World Women's title.
I did see that. So what's going? She said any details.
I haven't heard yet.
I don't have it listed there.
Yeah. Okay. I haven't heard yet what the reason was. I didn't get to see her at all this weekend during the shows. I just had some other stuff going on. It was Easter weekend, and I never get to do much Easter weekend, so I didn't get to see why exactly. But I'm just waiting to hear if there's any news as to why that is. It could be just because whatever deal they had going on just fell through. Who knows?
There's a deal, or hopefully it's not a major injury, and if
hope
it is,
not.
Speedy recovery. We hope. So.
Yeah, hope it's not nothing real bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
right.
You got something? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll go something. And it's not. Well, yeah, it could be Gail Kim related. Gail, I'm happy to see you back in the ring.
Here we go.
Start off with that. It is pretty awesome. You don't get to see someone come out of retirement. I know it's a one-off match, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. But as far as Impact in general, I know a lot of people have soured on it from its history. There was a past where it just wasn't doing well. Ownership changes and all that crap, and Dixie Carter getting too much involved with it. Well, she's not involved with the business anymore. It's under new ownership, and it's on its way back. If you haven't seen it yet, I definitely urge you to watch it now. Also, haven't watched it yet, but do check out Dark Side of the Ring. I want to mention that again. They did just cover the Montreal Screwjob, and this week they're going to be talking about Bruiser Brody. So definitely check that out. Yeah, this is a great... Honestly, I'm very happy to see Impact, again, getting their pay-per-view back. More and more, I want to, again, lockdown, bring them back. I would love to see you guys running once a month again. And looking forward to this weekend. Good luck to everybody out there in Impact Wrestling.
Nice. Actually, I do have one.
Okay, you do.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll start off what I was gonna say before, but I got something.
All right, ready, set, go.
Okay, so first off, like I said with New Japan and Pro Wrestling Noah, especially Pro Wrestling Noah and also All Japan, keep an eye on those. Keep an eye on Stardom. They're really doing big things. Noah, I still don't like their new logo. Can't stand it because I missed the old one. But they are doing good stuff. A lot of with the new talent they're bringing in, the free agents. Kota Ibushi officially signed with New Japan. He's no longer a free agent.
Oh, okay.
And I think Will Ospreay signed a new deal. But what I want to talk about was I heard that Enzo and Cass may already be gone from ROH. Because I heard that not everyone was pleased with how that went down, which does not surprise me in the least bit. I think, because everyone complained about Angelina Love and Velvet Sky being there. I didn't mind that. The Enzo and Cass thing got on my nerves. And I think the problem with that is, that was the wrong time to do it. I think at a regular house or TV taping show, that'd have been fine. Not Madison Square Garden. So, whatever happens in the future. Let's just see where it goes.
I heard a rumor on that. It wasn't supposed to be as big a brouhaha as they had it. It was supposed to be like Enzo or somebody was supposed to grab one of the Briscoes right there on the rail and just do something with that.
Yeah.
But it turned into a full-on shoot attack. So,
oh god,
who knows who did what?
That may be why they're saying, okay, yeah, never mind.
Who knows?
I mean, I get trying to give guys a job, but if they blow it in the interview,
yeah, then it's on them.
Yeah, they blow it in the interview.
Let's see. They had people talking though.
Yeah.
All right, so the weekend event, Impact Wrestling Rebellion, is Sunday, April 28th at 7 p.m. Central Time. It is at the Rebel Entertainment Complex in Toronto, Canada, north of the border. Pretty awesome. It's on pay-per-view and the Fight TV app for $40, $39.99. I'm just saying $40.
Yeah, round it up,
Next week, we're going to be recapping that event, so definitely send us a tweet at @CCG_WrestleCast. You can comment on this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let us know your thoughts on the matches, your predictions. What are your thoughts on the show? And, of course, stay tuned to our Twitter poll for Match of the Night. We're going to have that running as well. So that is our show for the week. Relatively short, I know.
Yeah. But shortly to the point.
Yes, we got through it. So this is Tommy.
Thanks, guys.
I'm JC. And for Mike and Tina, who made their picks this week, always remember, pro wrestling is real. People are fake.
So if you want to subscribe to the channel, click right here.
And if you want to watch more WrestleCast videos, I got 3 words for you. Click right here.